Hello everybody, it is Indie Meets Disney and this is a
Home edition.
That's right, and we are so glad you are here with us today.
Yep, so today we come to you from our home to your home in hopes that we can make some replicas of Gideon's cookies.
Oh yeah, some of our favorites from Disney Springs.
Yep, so we're going to try our best, our hand at some chocolate chip Gideon's cookie knockoffs today. A recipe that we found on Pinterest, so we are looking forward to giving it a try.
Yeah, wish us luck. Hope they turn out good. So
Yep.
Come on this adventure with us.
Okay, so we are getting ready to make our Gideon's chocolate chip cookies, and these are the ingredients that we have purchased for it. So we're gonna need 2 eggs, 2 sticks of salted butter, so we're gonna need some vanilla. It does ask for 2 kinds of flour, so we've got bread flour and it asks for cake flour. I'm hoping this all-purpose flour will do the job. We're gonna need some sugar. We're also gonna need some brown sugar. We had some light brown sugar on hand at home. It asked for dark brown sugar, but unfortunately, our dark brown sugar is hard as a rock, so hopefully just the light brown sugar will do the job. We've got some sea salt, some cornstarch, some baking soda, some regular salt, 2 types of chocolate chips. They're both semi-sweet. We've got the mini chocolate chips and then the larger size chocolate chips.
All right, so I'm just finishing off here with this brown sugar in the last little bit. So packing that out. Okay, so we have about a cup of brown sugar here. It's supposed to be a half cup light, half cup dark. All we have is light available here, so we're just gonna put that in of brown sugar. Got a half cup of regular white sugar here, put that in. Then we need 2 sticks of chilled butter, so put 1 in. Put the second one in, and then we're gonna add in 2 eggs, and then we're gonna mix that all up.
Okay, so Cedric's added all of the sugars and the butter and the eggs, so I'm just gonna take the hand mixer and mix it for, it says about 5 stinking minutes, so I think my hand's gonna get tired, but here we go. Splash them, Cedric, be careful. Okay, so we've got our creamed butter and sugars and eggs inside of here. And now we also have 2 types of flour that we've sifted together. We've got that cake flour, which we just used all-purpose flour, and it also has bread flour inside of here. So we are gonna go ahead and add this to our batter. Gonna add a teaspoon of salt, pour. A teaspoon of baking soda, pour. A teaspoon of cornstarch, pour. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We're gonna mix this, but make sure we're not gonna over mix it. Okay, so we've got the batter ready. The batter ended up being a little crumblier. I don't know if that's a word or not. More crumbly than what we anticipated, but I think it's gonna be okay. We're gonna dump 2 cups of chocolate chips, semi-sweet, just regular chocolate chips inside of here. And we're gonna stir them up by hand, and then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for about half an hour, just to let them firm up, because then we're gonna be adding even more chocolate chips to make this a true Gideon style chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, yum. Looks so good.
Get in my belly.
Okay, so we're going with a tidbit we found a little later on in the comments that somebody left. They said this helped with the recipe. So we're shaping the dough pre-chilling into these little like 4-ounce-ish balls beforehand. So we're just pulling up some of the dough, shaping it into the balls, putting it in our pan to chill. We're gonna chill them for about a half hour before we add the chocolate chips and bake them. So we'll see if that helps out. All right, guys, have a nice rest. We'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Bye. You're due on set. Let's go.
Hello. so pretty cookies. We can't wait to eat you and roll you in chocolate chips. Woo-hoo.
All right, so now we're gonna try and make this dough ball into a delicious Gideon's cookie. Maybe, we'll see. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it on the tray here, put a little pat down, and I'm gonna take chocolate chips and put them on top here, because we know Gideon's cookies have lots and lots of these chocolate chips. So I'm gonna try and smash as many of them here on top as I can. Try and give it that Gideon effect as much as I possibly can, because they are loaded with chocolate chips. If you've ever had a Gideon chocolate chip cookie, you know what I'm talking about, all those chocolate chips on top. So we're gonna try and load this bad boy up with chocolate chips, and we'll see how it turns out.
Okay, so if you are familiar with Gideon's cookies, they're usually a half-pound goodness of pure sweetness and deliciousness. I'm feeling this, and it feels like it could be on its way to half a pound, but I'm gonna add some more chocolate chips just to get it closer to that half a pound. So we'll take those chocolate chips and we will put them all around. One thing I will notice is the recipe does say to have 2 types of chocolate chips on hand, the regular size semi-sweet chocolate chips and then mini versions. And it says to take the mini versions and wherever there's not chocolate chips to go ahead and add the mini version. I don't think we're gonna do that tonight, but maybe sometime when we're feeling a little extra adventurous, we will add those mini chocolate chips, and you could do that if you were making these at home. Okay, we're gonna take these precious little beauties, big beauties, I guess I should say, and stick them in the oven at 400 degrees, and we're gonna try them out at 15 minutes and see if they look like they are cooked enough, and we will report back here in a little bit.
Ooh. All right, so the 15-minute mark has hit, and we're gonna take a look at these cookies. So these things are looking amazing. I am seeing some Gideon's cookies appearing here in our oven. So they're looking pretty nice along the bottoms, but the center is still pretty doughy. So I think I'm gonna let them go about another 2-3 minutes and check in on them. So we'll check back with you.
Oh my heavens to Betsy. We have just made Gideon's cookies in our home. Take a look at these guys. So we ended up being in the oven for like 17, 18 minutes. Now I will point out that we weren't very super precise with the size of them. So you can see some of them are smaller, some of them are a little bit bigger. And because of that, some of them didn't cook all the way through, it looks like, but we don't want the little ones to get burnt. So check out this guy. He doesn't look like he's cooked maybe all the way through. But we're okay with that. So we didn't want the other ones to get like overdone. So our next step, which could be our last step, is we're gonna sprinkle sea salt on them. So I'm gonna do that. And it does mention that we can also fill in any extra gaps with more chocolate chips. So I don't think we're gonna do that, but you are welcome to do that if you try these out in your home. And then we're gonna sit on the couch and we are gonna pretend that we're at Disney World eating some Gideon's cookies on our couch.
All right, we have worked hard, and now it is time to taste our splendor.
Oh, I am so excited to dig in to this monstrosity of a cookie. Is it as big as my face? Oh.
Definitely looks like a Gideon cookie. The question is, does it taste like Gideon's cookie?
Let's dig in. Oh, toast. Cheers.
Bon appetit. Going for a second bite.
Okay. So the thing I know most about Gideon's cookies is they almost have like just that soft texture on the inside. It's almost like you're eating a cooked cookie that's mixed with raw cookie dough.
Yeah.
And I would say ours are a little bit more well done than that, but not like in a burnt way by any means. But I've also not gotten to the center of my cookie yet.
Right.
It's a very delicious chocolate chip cookie. It's very good. I can get behind this. I'm gonna go for another bite right now. I don't know if it screams Gideon's cookies to me though.
No. The reason I want to take a few more bites is I want to work my way a little more into the center. And it does get a little softer, a little more of that cookie-ish dough taste as you get to the center there.
I agree.
But I definitely still doesn't think this is a Gideon's cookie. But this is a very good cookie. It does have all the chocolate chips like Gideon's cookie, overly chocolatey like Gideon's chocolate chip cookie.
Yes. And we didn't even put nearly as many chocolate chips as what the recipe called for.
No. But it's definitely not a Gideon's cookie, so Gideon's, you're safe. We're definitely going to keep spending our money in there.
We're not going to take over your kingdom anytime soon.
But this is definitely a great cookie, and I would definitely make this cookie again and have this cookie again.
Yeah, and so it makes me think what I want to do sometime is try to find a copycat recipe for other Gideon's cookies. So like my favorite is the cookies and cream cookie. Oh, how fun would that be?
It would be, and I love the triple chocolate, so I would love to make that one.
Yeah, so maybe check us later on in life, and we might just need to try that because those are where it's at. So
yeah. Well, it's been a fun experience. I'm glad we got to try it out and see what this recipe was all about. And I think all in all, the recipe was pretty spot on as far as the ingredients putting together to make it look like a Gideon's cookie.
It looks like it for sure.
The taste is fairly similar. It's just not quite the same as a Gideon's cookie. But hey, that's what makes it fun, going to Disney, getting to go to Disney Springs and actually get that authentic Gideon's cookie. If you could just make the same thing at home, hey, you wouldn't want to go. And everybody wants to go to Gideon's, get a Gideon's cookie.
Absolutely. And we will also link in one of our videos that we've done in the past where we taste test a bunch of Gideon's cookies, and you can find out which ones, I've already hinted at it, which ones our favorites are. But yeah, definitely check that video out as well. And thank you so much for watching this video today. It was fun to do a home edition. We've not done one for a while. So thank you so much for joining us. Take a moment, like this video, check out some of our other videos, be a subscriber to our YouTube channel, and join our YouTube family. And until next time, we will see you real soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.